let me grab the lyrics for this next one. But this next one is comes from the band Spoon, and the song is "The Hardest Cut." It looks like this actually just came out a couple months ago, October 28th, 2021. I feel like I've heard the name Spoon before. I'm guessing they've probably been around for a while, but don't think I've actually ever listened to anything from them. So let me see. Because for some reason the name just sounds familiar. Spoon is an American rock band from Austin, Texas. The band was formed in 1993 by lead vocalist Britt Daniel and drummer Jim Eno. That's cool. So they're pretty. I'm gonna say local because I live near Austin, Texas, and so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say local band. That's pretty cool. And that's probably why I've heard them before. Played together in a band called the Alien Beats. I don't think I've heard of them before. According to an article by Tamara Warren in Anthem magazine, they chose the name Spoon as a reference to the 1970s German avant-garde band. That's kind of cool. All right, so like I said, I've heard the name. I don't think I've heard anything from them. Although, this song Inside Out, have I heard this one? No, I haven't heard that one. Never mind. I'm thinking of a different song. Never mind. Sorry. Anyway, let's jump into it. Again, this is Spoon, The Hardest Cut. Here we go.
You took off in the dead of night, but before you did, got your hair combed right, yeah. The neighborhood watch knows the score, and they're knocking at your door. Let them knock some more. They're saying you need a little protection, but following the leader gonna turn you off the religion. It's calming down, the heart is cut. World wars in your mind. Long day and night, the heart is cut. We live on a knife. Here it come now, here it come now. Here it is, the heart is cut. I took off in the dead of night, but before I did, got my affairs in order and my boots on. The hallelujah choir needs a score, and they're knocking at my door. Let them knock some more. They say I need a little direction, but following the leader gonna turn me off the religion. It's calming down, the heart is cut. World wars in my mind. Long day and night, the heart is cut. We live on a knife. Here it come now, here it come now. Here it is, the heart is cut.
Was not expecting that.
It's calming down, the heart is cut. World wars in my mind. Long day and night, the heart is cut. Who's taking the night? Here it come now, here it come now. Here it is, the heart is cut.
Oh man, I love that. That was fantastic. Really just kind of funky and fun to listen to. Definitely, Lev. I think that's the perfect way to explain it. Sort of an Austin blues sound, Texas blues, if you will, while still being very like much having a big foot in like the rock sound. So, really enjoyed sort of the funkiness of it. I liked when they kind of broke it down, and it almost reminded me of almost like a Tool riff, right? Where doom 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 doom. And then that little guitar solo just kind of just completely caught me by surprise for some reason. I was just like, ooh, I really like that a whole lot. So this one was pretty damn good. And what a title name, what a an album name too, Lucifer on the Sofa. That's kind of funny. So let's take a look at the lyrics real quick. Let's break it down like we always do. So, let's see. You took off in the dead of night, but before you did, got your hair combed right. Yeah, the neighborhood watch knows the score, and they're knocking at your door. Let them knock some more. They're saying you need a little protection, but following the leader gonna turn you off the religion. I'm coming down the hardest cut. World wars in your mind. Long day into night. The hardest cut. We live on a knife. Here it come now. Here it come now. Here it is. The hardest cut. I took off in the dead of night, but before I did, got my affairs in order and my boots on. The Hallelujah Choir needs a score, and they're knocking at my door. Let them knock some more. I'm wondering if it's about sort of breaking away from religion, just because we get a few religious references here, and leaving the religion is mentioned a couple times. So they're saying I need a little direction, but following the leader going to turn me off the religion. Oh, it's coming down the hardest cut. World wars in my mind. Long day into night. The hardest cut. We live on a knife. Here it come now. Here it come now. Here it is. The hardest cut. Oh, it's coming down the hardest cut. Yeah, it goes on like that for some time, but essentially it says like. It's like, got your hair combed right, we're taking off in the dead of night, but the neighborhood watch knows the score, so there's someone who's kind of been watching you, right, and they're knocking at your door. Let them knock some more. They're saying you need a little protection, but following the leader going to turn you off the religion. So I wonder if it could be about religion, could just be about like maybe indoctrination in general, but then there's also like this line, I think, where was it? The Hallelujah Choir needs a score, and they're knocking at my door. Let them knock some more. So again, like maybe just sort of rejecting that sort of evangelicism, right? Trying to get you converted into that particular religion or what have you. So not too sure. I think lyrically it's at least pretty interesting, gives you something to think about, and it's open-ended enough that I feel like you could really take your own meaning from this. I'm gonna give it 2 thumbs up lyrically, I think. As far as the instrumentation goes, like I said, really enjoyed sort of the funkiness of it that you got from, I'm guessing, bass, guitar, everything like that. Yeah, it doesn't quite give any credits here, but really like the funkiness of it. Really like when they kind of broke it down, and the guitar solo is fantastic. Really enjoyed the vocals as well. Just very catchy, very very funky to go along with what they were doing instrumentally, and just they knew when to transition well to keep the song interesting. I mean, it was a 3-minute song, and definitely felt much longer just because it was fun to listen to, right? And they give you a few different things. So yeah, I don't like looking at the cover with the fingers chopped off, but you know, that's a whole thing. So yeah, very solid request. Thank you for whoever requested Spoon. You got me interested. I definitely want to hear more, so keep those requests coming.